got 21.
Ultra slow-mo, final, like,
Yeah.
devastation scene.
1d4 plus 2 missiles.
Give me a reflex save.
Put on your shades and walk slowly
Give me the
away
book,
from
please.
the time explosion.
Yeah, this will be like that cool moment at the end
That's
of the
an
last
episode
season
title.
of Supernatural.
Yes.
So that's 5 missiles.
Okie dokie.
Just going everywhere. Or 5 missiles making up a pentagram.
There's a 21 on my reflex save.
Percival dives into the hole before you even cast the spell. He's just like, see ya! And he's in the hole.
Right,
Yeah.
no, I'm not surprised.
That's fine. I'm there with blueberry pie for him.
The 5 missiles go up and form a pentagram on the circle.
Okie dokie. Oh man,
I
man.
hope.
Turns out the Horde of
Pentagram?
Penslet also has a well-appointed kitchen.
Can you roll a d10 for me?
Sure.
I mean, if part of your horde isn't blueberry pie, I don't know what you're doing.
That's a 4.
You're not doing it right.
No, I don't think I have ever actually
What?
eaten a blueberry.
Am I in another dimension?
Okay, here's what happens.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so, Deidre, you grab Merek's robes, and you're like you dive into the hole. Are you going to try to grab the stones as well?
Yeah,
Obviously.
Yeah,
okay.
that was
that's
That's
my.
reflex, so you're good.
Yeah.
Alright, so you scoop them up, and just as you pull them back, Merek casts the magic missile and goes, the force takers go and stick into the different points of the threads.
With frogs flying around
Yeah.
everywhere.
They
Oh,
hit the
frog.
sides of the thing and ping off around the time bubble.
Yes.
They hit into the thing and embed at 5 points around, forming a pentagram on the thing. And at that exact second, they embed into it, and a kind of wave explosion goes out from the circle. It just goes and transmits, and it goes flying over and just hits and washes over Merek. So, Daedriel, you try to hang on to Merek's robes,
Oh
but
no.
but as you do, you notice that Merek has suddenly slowed down far more than he already was. So you're like falling normally, but you're
Right.
hanging on to Merek, and Merek is like a tree that's slowly going, falling over. If you don't let go of Merek right now, the stones will cut off, and you'll lose your chance to jump through.
Oh
If
yeah,
you-
I'm letting go.
Okay.
I'm confused. So the wave hit me even
Yeah.
though this portal was already closed?
Closing.
closing.
Closing. So
'Cause
I'm already
we were
in,
gonna-
so am
'cause
I
you
in the
shot-
portal?
No, you're like halfway out, right? Because your arm's over here.
The whole plan was for me to be all the way in the portal by the
But
time
before
I fire.
he wanted to be in the portal and for the portal to have closed by the time the magic missile.
Yeah, I was talking about the
hit.
mid-air thing, so
I guess the real question is how does the timing of magic missiles work?
Yeah.
Because the thing is that are magic
Yeah.
missiles slow enough that 15 feet of distance takes like enough time
well,
to
I
get...
could have cast it
'cause-
while in the portal.
Well, the portal, you're falling through it.
Yeah.
So
So I
it's
could
whatever
cast it
the
while
No,
in
the
the
thing-
9.8 meters per second square
The
falling,
thing
right?
Merek can't account for is how quickly the portal will close. He'll have no idea.
I suppose that's true. You know what? All right. You know what? Enough. Just do what you want to do.
Okay.
We can argue, hash it out, but you already
Well,
said
you
that
you
it's
could say
happening.
that just like part of your hand
Sure, part of my
before-
hand.
didn't come through the portal.
It's also that, even if you were through the portal, it would, anyway, yeah, okay, fine.
Like
So,
the
yeah,
wave went
so-
through the portal
So,
too,
yeah,
and
you
got
can
you.
either let go now and
Oh, I'm
just
definitely
fall.
letting go
Okay.
because there's
Alright.
no way I'm going to be cut in half when the portal closes.
Okay, so you just let go and fall through the portal, taking the stones with
Yep.
you. And as you do, Merek, the portal, you're hanging there, and then the portal goes and closes behind you.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
That
So-
did not
Yeah,
go
he-
at
he
all
was-
how I planned.
like he's
but okay.
he was gonna be standing on the other side of the portal.
Right,
with,
But
No,
like,
the
fire
portal's
my
on the
fire
ground,
off.
which means he would have to have his hand. I just don't know if magic is specific enough. that
No,
you
it's
can
fine.
time it.
Watch.
Okay.
Okay.
So you fire off the
Okay.
missile, hits the
Alright.
thing. So Daedriel drops to the portal and grabs the stones, and as he does so, so you're falling slow. Yeah.
like they're both halfway out of the portal when he's grabbing the stones
Yeah.
and shooting the missile.
So the problem with this is that if you grab the stones now, you'll literally be closing the portal on Merek.
Right.
Because okay,
Because my original thought was he's hopeful
So-
that the timing of magic and the timing of falling,
right.
that basically wizards have
I
trained
mean,
their entire lives to
my-
act in 1/10 of a second increments,
My-
so that they never lose any accuracy with those like very small
Yeah,
slices
my
of time.
plan was to fire
So-
it off
Because his whole
after
thing,
all the way being in the portal.
so that only his hand gets cut off when the
Yeah,
portal
and then
closes.
like
portal
you'd
closes.
argue I don't have line of sight, but it's at an angle, right? Because it's a sphere.
No, that's fine. That makes sense. Okay. In that case, the only result I can see from this, given the fact that your reaction has been slowed down by the phlogiston disturbance enough where you can't pull your hand back in time, it'd be where the portal closes and your hand would get cut off.
That would
Alright.
make sense.
Lose a hand.
That would make
Follow
sense.
with my
Alright.
following. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
mean,
think.
that
Yeah,
that
because
I can,
because
that
essentially,
I can get.
like you have to have like, let's say your head and your arms outside
Yeah.
of this portal to shoot the thing,
Yeah.
and then
I
you're
think
trying
that's
to
a
go
fair
back.
trade-off for causing a magical phlogiston disturbance.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm okay with losing a hand.
Okay.
Do you want me? Should we roll?
Oh yeah, just pick.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Left hand.
no, which is your dominant hand? Which would you cast magic missile with?
Left hand actually.
Yeah, well, there you
Hold
go.
staff with right. Shoot with the left.
There you go.
There you
So
go.
you're left.
So you throw that forward,
Like
and the
a
portal
forearm.
just closes, and your hand goes and gets severed. And you guys go falling down onto the gold. So Jovan was already there in a sec. So we'll deal with you guys in a sec.
I
But
catch them.
as the portal
Accidentally.
closes before your eyes, Merek, so the whole time while the portal was closing, you saw Alloy just like zipping around the portal because as soon as Jovan left, the restrictions were removed. So he just went and he's like zipping around the portal at different points. And then as the bubble finally begins to shrink down to the final level, you see the force daggers hit it and it explodes, the magic missile, time slows down, and then the red threads of the thing just go and start to unravel. And as they unravel, they jump up and you can just see the faintest bit of this thread just split and fray at a bunch of different ends. And then this bandaged hand just comes shooting out of the frayed thread and reaches up into the air, and then the portal closes behind you and snaps off.
So I didn't want to jump in the portal.
Gosh, that was a hard call. Okay. All right, cool.
So,
Well, you could have stayed on the other side.
Well,
so
I mean, you guys are going to jump in the portal, so it's like, all right, I'm stuck on the other side. We'd have to stop Svanus somehow. We have to protect the circle, but I don't know if that's possible with this sphere thing
Yeah,
closing in
because
on
I don't
us.
want to be crushed to death by time sphere.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I don't know what the right choice was. I really don't.
Did we release Svanus with the magic missile?
no,
Well,
he
I was hoping like a Phlogiston thing would,
destroy both the portal
like do a
and
big
the circle.
explosion, like do something, but the result was I
Wow.
get stuck in
So we need to get back out of this
No,
and
we're
into the
just, we're just
city
in the
and
horde. You're not
save
stuck
it
in
from
time.
Svanus.
You get slowed is the result that happened. It says
I-
slows down.
So, all right, maybe this is because I made a mistake because I don't know what Phlogiston things are.
Well, you
Are there
wouldn't
any-
be able to.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no way you could have known that was going to exactly
Yeah.
happen that way.
Well, okay. So
Oh,
are
man,
all
Merek, you
Phlogiston
fucked up.
effects bad for the caster?
They can be, they cannot be. Some just cause straight up magical explosions.
Okay.
So
yeah,
there was a
that's
chance.
That's what I was thinking would happen.
Because it looked like it was a 1d10 roll
Yeah, it
to
was a
see
1d10.
what actually happens.
I just didn't want it to be like, oh, I plan to do this
And it would never
Phlogiston
work.
magical
No,
explosion.
you
and it's
had
like,
a chance.
Oh, the caster dies. Oh, the caster gets stuck in time. Oh, the caster gets flung to another dimension.
No.
No results being like anything I
So
wanted.
so Alloy gets Svanus back.
Yeah,
And
Don't know.
we're trapped in this other place.
Well, trapped is a relative term.
Or in the
Well, I mean, we have those stones.
Yeah.
But
we
basically,
have
we have to turn around and be like, okay, well, Svanus is back. Time to get back out there and fight him again.
so
Maybe. It's possible that when we leave
Are-
the horde, a year has passed.
are we done? Are we doing anything more?
Yeah, but a
Let's
year
see what
without
happens
Svanus.
in the horde really quick.
Just Alloy.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so there's a couple of things, right? Because we don't know whether or not the time shrinking thing is something that Alloy can just turn off. So it's entirely possible
I
that
don't
that
know.
time shrinking ball just shrinks and either severs Sylvanus' hand and destroys everything in it. Now that because the portal's gone now.
Okay, we were being physically moved
Yep, you
by
were.
the sphere.
You're being constricted, yeah.
So the sphere actively closing, because the sphere hadn't closed when Svanus was
Yep.
coming out.
And the
of
other
it.
thing is, he must have activated some sort of secondary ability of the spell, because the keepers freely walked through it when they ran out of the room. And got back
Oh.
to the foyer. Apparently.
So it may just not have damaged Svanus.
I just thought it was because the original spell didn't select us. Because
That
everyone
might
was
be it, too.
frozen except for us.
That might be it too.
So the other part is that we also didn't see the full manifestation. So it's entirely
I
possible.
think basically we need to like get back there and see what's happened.
True. Now, keep
Immediately.
in mind, if we've learned anything from the last 2 seasons of Doctor Who, is that if you have someone's hand in a jar, you can do all sorts of awesome things with it. So it's possible that Alloy now has a Sylvanus hand and a
American?
Merek hand in these like water jars that he's using.
He's
to,
just
like-
high-fiving them.
Do you have,
Yes.
do you have rejuvenation?
No.
No, the one that grows back limbs.
I'm telling you, this
you
is
can
your
do
chance
that.
to get
Not yet.
You can do that with lay on hands.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you
At high enough levels, you can.
you can.
It's one of the
You know
effects,
what's
right?
even better? A fabric tentacle.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, but
So,
while you guys are falling through, let's
oh
just-
yeah,
let's
no,
just
he
do
catches
something
us gingerly and places
catch
us
them
on the
gingerly.
goal.
he catches Daedriel.
Oh,
So you guys go.
Merrick's too slow.
You guys go falling through the portal. You like get catched by Jovan. Jovan, you hit the gold soundly.
Yeah.
And just caught Daedriel as you fall down.
Mhm.
Merek doesn't seem to have come through the portal yet. So
Oh.
as soon as you fell through the portal after your hand got cut off, you're like, ah! It gets severed, and suddenly all around you, everything just goes black, just entire darkness, and you're just like drifting through darkness.
ooh.
It's as if you're weightless and you can't feel a thing.
Oh, wait, so I saw Merrick's hand get taken.
You saw
Get
Merek
taken.
going through the portal, and then he phased out for a minute.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Oh no.
Merrick was like most of the way out, and the portal caught his hand.
So let me put it to you. Let me
And
put it to you
then-
this way: Merek was passing through the portal,
Yeah.
and his hand was out here, and the portal closed. And when the portal closed around his hand, Merek just disappeared.
Oh, okay. He winked out.
So you're just floating in space, just drifting along like this,
Can
and
I
you
breathe?
Do you
Yeah,
have
you
your
can
hand
breathe.
still?
Okay.
You
Do
don't-
I have?
you don't have a hand. Your hand's cut off, but you don't feel any pain.
Okay. All right. Guess I look around.
It's blackness all around.
Wait, you should look to see if you're bleeding out, because you can't feel any pain and you're bleeding out. That's the worst.
I can
Is
feel
Percival-
my hand to see.
Yeah,
if
it
there's
just seems
blood.
like there's nothing there.
Is
Okay.
Percival with us in the?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he jumped through.
Percival hit the gold right next to Adriel and like scampers away and goes to hide behind one of the gold piles. But you saw him fall through.
Okay. So Merrick winked out,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, Percival, Merrick's gone.
And Percival goes, What do you mean? Who's Merek?
Ooh.
So
You-
No,
Beast
nobody.
from time.
I'm your owner. My name is.
you guys remember
I'm
him.
Jovan.
Oh, okay. You guys remember him entirely.
Okay.
So you're floating.
You're my
through,
cat now.
You're floating through inky blackness, and you hear this. You hear this like loud, just kind of this like silent, just like the flap of wings, like very large wings.
Oh, it's time back into the other season.
And just like a couple of more flaps, and then above you, you slowly see like this snarling lizard tooth like maw start to emerge out of the nothingness, and it just starts coming forward and just goes and presses itself out, and the head of a massive black dragon looks down on you
Oh no.
and peers down directly at you.
It's Chris.
And there's just like this whisper that goes through and goes, and then a whole bunch of whispers start coming up around you. And then he goes, soon it'll step. Very soon. And then everything just goes and whirls away, and you fall back and you hit yourself on a pile of gold. You're like, oh!
Wait,
Your
is
hand's
this,
gone.
Is this
I'm
with us?
bleeding out.
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah.
Ah!
And then Percival runs over to Merek and goes, Merek, are you alright? Oh, jeez. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, jeez.
I'm bleeding.
Oh, jeez.
I'm laying on hands.
The like spraying.
I'm laying on hands.
Blood everywhere. Ah!
Stop patting your...
All right.
Like-
What
I'm
alignment?
waffle.
Okay.
That's going to be 4 dice.
And I'm neutral. So you're looking at 3 dice.
Percival is just
What?
splattered
3
with blood.
dice.
But he needs 4 dice to grow his hand back.
Oh, I'm just trying to stop the bleeding.
Oh, you're just trying to heal him. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Because
If you're just trying to stop the bleeding, that's fine. If you're trying to grow the hand back,
Because I don't think you can get 4 dice, right?
just remember that you have to specify beforehand.
I can't. I mean, I need 1 point.
Beforehand. Yeah.
Oh,
Can you spend a point of luck?
I
No,
can't.
no.
I'm not that
that's
kind
that's
of...
the halfling.
yeah, otherwise I would.
What is your result?
I'm
15.
1 short.
Well, you said you were healing his hand.
Yeah.
You have to specify what you're doing. So you're you heal the stump then. So regain 3 hit die worth.
No,
of
I
hit
mean,
dice.
well, you could. All right.
I mean, I can try
I don't know
to
if I
heal
took
to grow
damage,
your hand
but-
back.
Oh wait, can he spell burn? Oh no, clerics can't spell burn.
You could luck burn.
Oh,
Burn luck. I go 1 to 1.
What do you give me?
what are you down to, luck?
Will you give me a high five if I burn a luck and save your hand?
Yeah.
with
definitely.
the magic
Yes!
natural hand?
Does that get
Okay.
you to 4 dice?
I mean, I burn 1 point. Yeah. Yeah, 4 dice. I need 22. I rolled a 16. 16 plus 5
Okay.
was a 21.
Sure.
So I'll go down to 11.
Why is your bonus only at +5?
Because I've taken 2 penalties to my spell check during this day.
You guys are
Oh,
level
that's
4.
right.
he's
Land
got
hands
3
is a
personality.
land hands is a spell check.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I get my hand back.
Yeah.
Is it a normal hand or a cloth hand?
Oh no, give it a sec. So you like
Well,
hold you like hold your holy symbol out over. Just
Mhm.
Netro's just and the green triangle goes and goes and the eye opens upon it just and then this green light suffuses out over the hand just and then these pulses go through Merek's body revealing like his like bones and stuff like that. And,
I
and
love
then
when people cast spells in these alternate dimensions.
and then this bit of flesh and marrow shoots up from the hand and starts to slowly grow it back. Just reforms the hand bit by bit, and then so the hand goes and forms itself all back together and ties itself off with a thread at the top, forming each of the fingers. And it's a normal hand instead of a cloth hand.
So I have like a band of cloth?
Yeah,
Oh, that's silly.
yeah. It's just, and
Hey, it's much more derelict. It's like you only have
Is there a symbol
abnormal,
of Netro
weird,
on the
like-
hand?
no, but it
Aw.
reforms itself, and then your holy symbol goes and flickers out.
Isn't that what normally
right?
happens?
No.
Oh.
Hmm.
It's like what happened after you brought Thornhelt's tongue back and your holy symbol.
Oh, so my holy
Died
symbol
down.
stopped working?
Yeah.
Maybe
I'll
that
get
was the
you a new
last of
one.
Netro's
Can
power.
I tell if the holy symbol is malfunctioning? Or...
You can try to cast another spell through it.
Well, do we have an air supply down here?
Yeah, you can breathe perfectly.
Oh,
Yeah, I
fine.
hang
So
out here
I'm gonna-
all
Is
the
there
time.
a door?
all around you are mounds of gold and this wide open kind of large cave with cavernous pillars going from the floor to the ceiling. There are little tiny pools of water surrounding it. The only thing that's not
Oh.
here from Badgerill's recollection is the red mist, because Azazex doesn't inhabit this place anymore.
Okay.
I've been waiting to show these guys this soul for ages.
That's right.
Oh my god, you guys have to check this out. I've been waiting for you guys to come here for so long.
Wait, this
And I
this
oh,
is
for-
Hensley's hoard room?
Yes! So I take off the bow.
There's
and-
one more thing. The curse symbol on your hand is gone.
Oh no! I've been wanting that symbol for so long. I've gotten so used to it. Oh. I think to myself, I would draw it back in magic marker when I get back outside. So first of all, I take my my cap off
Mhm.
and put all the stones back into it and stick it back in my backpack, and then I'm going, dude, you guys have to see this! Oh my gosh! And I run like down the side of the Golden Horde
Yeah.
towards
I
the
cautiously
the
follow,
glowy
expecting a giant demon
wizard
to
soul.
I hobble
appear
over.
or something.
Okay.
Takes me forever.
You like drag your way over through the gold. As you guys round the
Danger's only
corner, you
excited
can
about
see that
terror.
there is a single white columned pillar in the center of this huge pool that surrounds it with a small little cave land bridge going towards it. And this blue hypercube floats, tesseract floats going in and out of itself and glowing bright blue. Just
And I point to it, and I look knowingly at Merek and Jovan because they're both magic users. I'm going, it's the soul of a wizard.
and Percival looks at it and goes, "Ooh." And he glances over to Merek and he goes, and he makes a beeline for the soul and just starts running towards it.
He's like, I'm gonna eat that.
If he eats it, I'm gonna be so mad because I was gonna eat it first.
So he runs up and
No.
hops up,
Stop.
and he hops up on the
I can't
podium
stop him. I'm too slow.
and just peers at it for a bit and like bats it with a paw, and it floats away and then flows back. And Percival stares at it for a second.
Yeah, I've tried that already.
And he just sits there with his back to you all, just sitting there staring at the thing for a while.
I hobble over.
I'm gonna cautiously approach it and attempt to
And then
detect magic.
As you're moving towards it, Percival's head just slowly rotates 180 degrees on its neck
Woo! I
And
love
goes-
it when like
and
demon
turns-
possession Percival shows
What?
up.
and turns all the way around, and his eyes are just black orbs, just entirely
Holy
black
shit.
orbs.
Okay, so
Oh,
can we
God.
clarify? Is it the black orbs when cats are excited, so that's dilated really
No,
far?
it's just
or it's just
straight
completely
black.
black.
It's
Oh,
straight black.
God.
But their orbs are black as opposed to hollowed
Merciful-
eyes
Yes.
are gone.
Yeah.
Merciful buddy, are you doing okay?
I love it. Percival's possessed by ancient evils. That's when he's the best.
And it like looks around at all three of you.
Oh, that's new. That didn't happen when I tried to bat the orb, the soul away.
I'm gonna pick up Percival and take him off the.
Oh,
and it like hisses, and he doesn't seem to want to leave the soul, and like he backs away a bit from it, and like curls around the soul and lays around it.
I'm gonna
wanna look
detect
at the-
magic.
yeah,
I'm gonna
wanna look
detect
at-
magic on
you
the
know
soul.
it, and you know it's magic.
I want to know what type of magic. It'll
Alright.
tell me if I
I
roll.
want to look at the tesseract to see if I can discern.
Well, okay.
what's,
First of all, can I
What's the problem with,
with my
kitty?
symbol?
You can try.
Okay. Good enough for me. That's an 18.
There is no response from your god.
Oh, so the last of Netral's power
Ooh.
inside it was used up.
Okay,
and now
that's
we're
fine.
in a dimension where you don't have access to Netral.
Well, I can't Netro.
So let me show you some things that I've tried. So once again, I go up to the Tesseract and just like, hey,
And Percival like stands in the way, guarding it.
hey, he can't stand
Percival, get outta
360
here.
degrees around the ball.
No, but he'll like follow you around the
Yeah,
Tesseract.
he's guarding
I'm
it.
gonna push him off to the side.
Give me an attack roll.
Get out of here, cat.
This is my house. I've seen those Doritos commercials or those Geico commercials. Like, that's a 6, 7, 8, 9.
They hit cat.
So Percival nimbly dodges out of the way and then scratches you on the hand and hisses again.
I will
God.
enter Percival's mind.
Your eyes open like this, and you go, and as you open your eyes, you look out upon this wide, desolate, open field. Just like a wide, dusty plain. There's nothing around you at all. And then, as you look over in the distance, you can see that there seem to be like this little tiny like gout of magic just going like a little firework display. And then it starts to, like more of them start to happen all around you. Just and then suddenly you notice that you're not standing on a field at all, but actually on top of a large plateau. And as the clouds clear around you, as the magic snaps and crackles, you look down below and you see large formless shapes in tripodal functions walking along the dusty ground beneath you. And then the vision snaps out and you're like, you have a massive headache.
War of the Worlds, 50 years after they destroyed all of humanity.
What have we done?
And then Percival looks at you and goes, flee from the Outlands, practitioner of petty tricks, foolish wizard who does not know with what he plays.